Hello and welcome to Sideshow Theater Company's house party presentation of Fabuloso by Makasha Copeland, directed by Micah Figueroa. My name is Regina Victor, my pronouns are they, them, pharaoh, and I'm the artistic director here at Sideshow Theater Company. Before we begin this evening, I would love to start off with a land acknowledgement. As many of you know, Sideshow Theater Company is located in Chicago, Illinois, land of the Council of Three Fires, Ojibwe, Potawatomi, and Ottawa. This land acknowledgement was written by Lady Dane Figueroa and offered by our stage manager Esterita Edwell, and it is the one that we used throughout our rehearsal process. We acknowledge that the land on which we are now is stolen land. That land, this land, and most land has been commodified so it could be violently taken by neglectful colonizers from sovereign indigenous communities. We take a moment to acknowledge the Ohlone peoples on whose land Zoom headquarters currently reside. Within our virtual space, we must acknowledge all indigenous peoples across the globe. Because of you, this gathering is possible. May we honor you and yours. Ashe. Now, let us say this. While land acknowledgements have become common practice, it is not the work. Acknowledging that you have stolen something does not equal reparations. Let this be a call to action, to examine one's own role within the fabric of colonization, to commit oneself to being in right relationship with the land and the indigenous peoples of it, to ask oneself what your commitment is to giving the land back, to ensuring elderhood for these communities, and to commit to working to dismantle the oppressive forces that continue to harm the planet, our indigenous siblings, and us. Now, as with all house parties, this is a presentation that they had 12 total hours to rehearse and record before sharing it with you. We're going back to the days where we used to read plays in living rooms and black boxes and crack open our beers and sodas after the show. To get in the spirit, our live DJ Marta Jean will be spinning the ones and twos after the show, as always, so get down with the get down. Now, our party theme is telenovela Vaseline Glamour Realness, which is why I'm in a robe that definitely does not suggest that I murdered my husband. Pour up a Paloma or a spritzer with grapefruit juice as we get into this saucy comedy drama. Remember, you also have a part to play. If you like what you see here tonight, please donate to Sideshow Theater Company so we can keep supporting these brilliant artists and showcasing this kind of work. Next up, we'll have The Whispers Apprentice, written by Walt McGough and directed by the wonderful Sydney Charles. All right, that's enough from me. We're now going to get into the show. I'm so excited because before we begin, we have a little sneak peek interview with Makasha Copeland, our playwright, and Micah Figueroa, our director. I'm happy to hand it over to them and have a great night. Thanks for coming.
Hello and welcome. My name is Micah Figueroa. I am the director of our fantastic Zoom recording of Fabuloso. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I use he, him pronouns, and I'm extraordinarily proud of the work that we've done so far in this show. And I have with me the playwright of Fabuloso, Makasha Copeland.
Hi, I'm Makasha. I use they, them pronouns. Sideshow Theater, as well as the headquarters of this play development, was in Chicago, Illinois, which is the homelands of the Odawa, Ojibwe, Potawatomi, Ho-Chunk, Miami, and Menominee nations, as well as a site of trade and gathering for many Native nations, and is still home to over 100,000 tribal members in the state of Illinois.
Sorry, thank you. And our play takes place in Texas, where both Makasha and I have called home as well. And therefore, we'd like to acknowledge that we are that in Texas is the indigenous lands of Turtle Island, which is the ancestral name for what is now called North America. We'd also like to acknowledge the Alabama Coshada, the Caddo, Carrizo, Comecrudo, Cojiticlan, Comanche, Kickapoo, Lipan Apache, Tonkawa, Isleta del Sur Pueblo, and the American Indian indigenous peoples and communities who have been or become a part of those lands and territories in Texas. And not only that, because our play is taking place via Zoom, we want to take a moment to acknowledge the Ohlone peoples on whose land Zoom headquarters resides. Within our virtual space, we must acknowledge all indigenous peoples across the globe. So I get to chat a little bit with Makasha, who I have become a gigantic fan of with just this one play. And I am super, super excited because they have not only represented my Tehane roots in an incredible way, but are playing with farce and playing with my type of comedy that I have not seen in a long time. So Makasha, thank you so much for letting me ask you some questions. You know I'm a big fan of yours, so I'm just wanted to get to know more about your show. Like I said, you and I share some Tahane roots, from like talking about Schlitterbahn to like Luby's Cafeteria. I'm just curious, what do you think that the Tahane experience has to offer us today, right now?
I think I don't think I can speak to the Tahana experience because, as you know, the community is so, like Texas, extremely large and vast and varied. But I think I will say, in my experience, I think something that has informed my work is the way that my family communicates, and I think there's kind of a bluntness and a fastness that I think it can be found in this play and in myself that I think is intrinsic to that part of my identity. It's like, it's too hot to talk around shit. Like, we have too much to do. Let's like, so I think that's definitely is found in a lot of what I like to bring to the stage.
Yeah, I can second that to an extreme degree. Absolutely, absolutely. Which is one of the reasons I feel like, I don't know, whenever I landed in Chicago, I feel like my sensibilities lined up pretty well with the Chicago sensibilities of being, you know, that city life of being like, I'm here, I'm going to give you everything I got, but we're going to keep it to like, come on, let's go.
Yes, I'm a fast rural person.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. That's awesome. I feel that a lot. That's great. I love this play for so many more reasons than like I could even actually begin to count. Every single time I work on this play and go back to the text, I'm like, ooh, yes, ooh. So, but I'm just curious, because you have worked so hard on this show and there is so much in here. What do you feel like the heart of the play is, and has it changed?
Definitely. I think it's definitely changed. I think so. I started writing it after writing my first play, which was very much kind of heavy and thinking through trauma. And I didn't want to do that again. I was like, I'm very glad I wrote that play, but with Fabuloso, I wanted to be like, okay, what would a play look like if at its core, the thing that it was most trying to do was have fun or be funny, or like, what would like a play that is comedy first, heart second look like? And I don't think that I had seen that before, and so that was something I wanted to try and make. And I think for me, I watch movies and TV all the time, and there's something about TV and like trashy TV too, where like something can just be stupid, and I wanted to see if the goal of something was that, what might it look like, and where would I fail in achieving that? And so I was thinking about like movies like The House Bunny, where I like just like garbage 2000s movies, which to me are like a safe space, even though they're so violent. And so I wanted to create something like The House Bunny, but think about violence and how can I exclude people who feel totally seen in a movie like The House Bunny, and how can I bring in people who I'm just saying The House Bunny a million times. That's the only way I can describe what I was trying to do. But how can I bring people in and think about punching up and punching down, and who's laughing and who is being left out of the joke and who's the joke about? So those are all a very convoluted way of saying I was kind of just trying to think about humor as power and also as just humor.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I believe that to like the 10th degree. Absolutely. It's one of the reasons why, just self-plug here, why when I teach clowning and when I am clowning, I get sort of offended when some people are like, oh, I'm scared of clowns. And I'm like, yes, I get you. There's like all these other scary clowns. Absolutely. It is actually not a clown if you know what you're talking about, just saying. But I'm not going to get into that too much. However,
let it out.
Thank you. But comedy and clowns are throughout all our entire society. We're like it touches every single thing from sitcom to cartoons, everything that we have. And it's a powerful tool. You're right. Comedy and physical comedy specifically in your show. It's not just physical. There's a lot in that. There's the musculature of the words there for sure. Thanks for that. That's so cool. Also, full disclosure, I got to check out House Bunny now. I've never seen.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I really just plugged it. It's violent,
it.
but it's fun.
I get you. Oh, okay, well, so on that, you're obviously like a proficient culture vulture. Mad respect. I love it.
I watch everything.
You clearly, for real. So my question is, has your relationship with media, or like what you watch or whatever, changed through the pandemic? Or I mean, and where do you want things to go?
I think it's definitely, I think for me, so I grew up in a low-income single parent household. And so the TV was like a little bit my babysitter, a little bit my dad, you know, et cetera. So I watched, so I've always had a relationship to TV that for me is very nourishing, even though TV can be so messy. I think the pandemic only heightened it because there was so much to watch, and yet I always run out. But I think for me, when the pandemic hit and the obviously many things changed, I think I even more wanted horrendous reality TV. I've leaned even more on like bad TV, just because I think there's seeing something so far from my reality is very fun. So Love Island, I'm like, that's not my Tuesday, let's party. Yeah. But so I think that's not a very thoughtful answer to your question, but that is my truth. Yeah. And I think how I want, I don't know how I want to see it. I think something that excites me are shows like What We Do in the Shadows, and like I'm just like there's just, and like Los Spookies, and I'm like there's something, there's just some like something's in the air right now for like comedy as escape, and that is something that I'm super invested in as a person.
Love it, I love it, and are actively contributing to with that. So that's awesome. That's very, very cool. Thank you so much for chatting with Makasha. If you want to stick around, we're going to get going with the show. I'm super excited about this. I want to say, as the director of your piece, that it has been a pleasure, absolute pleasure, to get to work on. And the goal, what I wanted to help bring to this is, so we've sort of spoke lightly about this, is our show is a very active, physical show, with twists and turns and like just like deliciousness out of every corner, and has a very specific style that I think is super, super important. So our attempt here was to create that style and give us a taste of what it could look like on stage. So Makasha, thank you for all your work, and thank you, audience, for coming and watching Fabuloso. Without any further ado, here's Fabuloso.
Bienvenidos. Our story begins in the rustic Oak Valley Resort. Think Selma Hayek's Taste, with Jennifer Lopez's price tag, but patrons who look more like Jennifer Gardner. More specifically, our story begins in the custodial facilities of the rustic Oak Valley Resort. Think anonymous pubes stuck in the lint filter of an industrial dryer. Even more specifically, some might say too specifically, our story begins at sunrise in the custodial facilities of the rustic Oak Valley Resort. A sweltering night has turned into a sweaty morning. Think bright as heaven, hot as hell. It's quiet, too quiet. Here's Gwen Rene Pontes. No relation to the Spy Kids family. Disputed relation to Hernan Cortés.
What was it? Oh, something weird. Lights on. On. Illuminate. Shoot. Hey, Google. Turn on the lights. Hey, Bing. Bing, could you turn the lights on, please? Great. Can't even turn on the lights. I am enough. This is enough. I am enough. This is enough. Okay, yes! Things are already turning around. Today is today. Seize it, Gwen. I am here early, professional. I am preparing my own supplies. Motivated. I am not going to cry in the supply closet. Better than yesterday. Okay, where do we keep the mops? If I were a mop, where would I be? I'd be in the cleaning aisle of a Walmart, never chosen. Where are you, mop? The supply closet. Oh, this is not the supply closet. This is the refrigerator. I know this now. Oh no. Oh no. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Oh, it's so cold. Oh, hello, Bing? Make it warmer, please. Oh, I am enough. This is enough. I am enough. This is enough.
Enough of Gwen. Here's Linda.
Don't test me today, Flaco.
If Linda Mariposa Núñez Rodriguez wasn't perpetually stressed, she'd be your favorite tia.
Flaco, I'm way too young for you to make me feel this old.
Ah, a light switch. Sometimes innovation is lateral.
Flaco! Flaco!
Here's Flaco Antonio Banderas is Spanish, not Latino, Rodriguez.
Oh, I think I saw a rattlesnake.
Don't let it bite you.
Why would I let it?
I'm just saying, don't go dangling your bare ankles in its face. I'm not paying for any snake bites. Can you
Their
move?
ankles are in, Mom.
Well, thank God, because your jeans are in high water for fashion's sake.
If you got me new pants, then maybe I wouldn't be tempting snakes with my delicate calves.
We'll get you new pants when you stop growing. Ay, this was not a good day for you to be suspended. Staff meeting is about to start.
Can I just wait in the car?
Wait in the car all day? In the Texas heat, cooked to death like a forgotten shelter dog? You want to die like that? Be my guest.
I obviously meant with the AC on.
Oh, so you want to buy me a full tank of gas then? And where would you get that money?
Didn't mean to...
Or does your school pay delinquents?
Or obviously not paying me.
Well, if no one is paying you to be bad, then why on earth would you let yourself get suspended? Flaco, you can't afford to mess up.
You haven't heard my side of the story, and you're gonna feel like a real a-hole when...
Language!
It wasn't even my fault.
What was that?
I said, it wasn't even my fault.
I know, I heard you the first time, and I was hoping you would change your answer to something more respectful, but you chose a different path. What time is it?
I don't wear a watch. They're the fedoras of wrist accessories.
While I'm in the meeting, you work on your homework. Did you bring your homework?
My bag.
Didn't I tell you to bring your homework?
In my bag!
That's my boy. Leche?
Isn't that stealing?
No, shh. It's not stealing. Don't yell stealing.
Stealing!
We toss it out if they didn't drink it, so no harm. It's not stealing if they didn't want it.
Oh, but when Miss Straub's purse goes missing, suddenly I'm a delinquent. This is corrupt.
Welcome to adulthood. You hang tight, don't break anything. I'm going to start the laundry since no one else is on time. Mijo, when you get a job, always be on time.
Dilde Adriana Costa woke up on the wrong side of someone else's bed this morning.
Ah!
Do you work here?
No.
Are you lost?
No.
Why are you so small?
That's my biggest insecurity.
What the hell is going on?
Linda, I don't want to scare you, but there is an intruder in the building.
Are you serious?
Just stay where you are.
Oh my God!
He seems pretty harmless, but the worst ones always do.
Do you see my son anywhere? Is he safe?
Your son?
Yes, I brought him to work with me today. It's a whole ordeal.
Is your son wearing a tasteful Abercrombie tops? It looks like a Mexican Zach.
I'm more of a Cody.
They're identical.
I don't know how to answer that.
Mom! A crazy lady who looks like she knows Luby's cafeteria like the back of her hand is threatening me!
Well, Linda's son. Very nice to meet you.
Tilde, flaco, tilde. No intruders, no danger, just my two favorite children. That's enough surprises and yelling for today.
Hello? Hello?
Ah!
Ah!
Who's in there? I'll call security, so don't even think about pulling anything stupid. Flaco, get behind me.
I'm a Gwen.
You're a man? Is that supposed to scare us? Tilde, go get help.
No, not I'm a man. I'm Gwen. It's me, Gwen.
The new girl?
Of course, obviously, Gwen. Gwen, honey. What are you doing in the refrigerator?
I thought it was the supply closet and then I got locked in.
It doesn't lock. Okay, Tilde, prep the bedding for the master suites.
Yeah, what she said.
You make everything so hard.
That's what she said.
I don't understand that joke, and what did I say about jokes I don't understand?
If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say jokes your mom doesn't understand.
Good. Gwen, I'm coming in!
Oof, she's got you on a tight leash.
I'm not the one being a bitch.
You probably shouldn't call your mom a bitch.
Please don't tell her I said that.
I'm not gonna tell her. That would make me the bitch.
Thanks.
Just maybe tone down the sass.
You put the hoe in homophobe.
First, don't say jokes your mom doesn't understand. Second, you're not gay. You're 10. And third, I can't be homophobic. I'm gayer than you are.
I'm 12 and you're not gay, you're a woman.
You have a lot of big words for a 12-year-old.
And you have a big personality for a lesbian.
Aw, where'd you learn that word, Glee?
Yeah, I love vintage television.
Gwen, where are you? What are you doing? Are you hiding?
I got scared.
Of what?
Object permanence.
Of course you two would get along.
That's homophobic.
You're late.
I know. I had car trouble.
What kind of car trouble?
The trouble is I don't have a car.
Ren was technically as late as Tilde, so maybe it cancels out.
I really was here early. I just got trapped. Are you a manager? No offense, but you're kind of small to be.
Appetite for my grade.
Flaco is my son. Don't mind him. He'll be tagging along today.
This is my first staff meeting. I thought there would be snacks.
Gwen, we don't have a lot of rules, but the ones we do have are very important. First, please be on time. It is easy to be punctual if you never let yourself relax. I'm your supervisor, but I'm not compensated for it, so don't make my job harder than it needs to be. In general, do as I do, not as Tilde does.
For example, don't use the washing machine to do your own laundry.
Exactly. Wait, you do that?
It would be rude not to.
Second rule, don't speak to the guests unless you're spoken to. Peter says a good first impression is making no impression.
That's why our uniforms match the walls.
Think of yourself as a pebble, so common, weathered, and worn that you have no features. Be vaguely smooth. Got it?
Got it. Bring a tranquil energy.
Did I say tranquil?
No, you said pebble.
Peter's rules, not mine, which brings us to the third rule. Are you writing these down?
Yes, I find it helps me process more efficiently.
What have you written so far?
I am enough, this is enough.
Okay. Don't write this down. Report to me instead of Mr. Connors. If you have any concerns or issues, I'll take them to him so you don't have to.
Why?
They help me out.
Mr. Connors can be unpleasant at times, especially one-on-one, especially on any given day, especially at any given hour, so we try as a team to avoid contact. You get it.
I do?
Limit your bathroom breaks? My teacher does that and it is so unpleasant. I've stopped drinking water to avoid conflict.
If you get trapped in a one-on-one, just pretend not to speak English.
Do you really do that?
Yeah, but my people were colonized by Portugal, so I don't speak Spanish, which makes it a somewhat exhausting charade. Hilde, come here a minute. Español, español, adios.
If you have a question, come to me, not him. I'm sure you worked for Mr. Connors before.
I don't get it.
Actually, I haven't. All my bosses have been women.
Why won't anyone respond to me?
The man is super icky.
Oh, I think I get it.
Okay, yesterday you shadowed Tilde, so today you're on your own with the first floor master suite.
On my own?
You sure she's ready, Mom?
We're understaffed. Sink or swim.
Okay, I'll be on time. Don't speak unless spoken to. Avoid my boss.
Third floor on the left.
Get it, Gwen.
Third floor on the right. Third floor on the right.
She's like a softer Priscilla. Pale, but still exotic, like coconut milk.
Tres leches.
Horchata.
Flaco, do your reading.
I still can't believe Priscilla married him.
Really? I can. She was always too bougie to stay poor. And with tits like her, she didn't have to.
Mom.
I know you can't read and listen at the same time. Do your reading.
Okay, yeah, she's been bougie, but marriage? I mean, that shit's permanent. Or not, I guess. Not permanent because lots of people get divorced. That's perfectly normal. And
I got a divorce. I'm divorced. We know this. It doesn't have to be a thing.
sorry, so sorry for bringing it up. Moving on, we are moving on. Just like you did from your unfaithful husband. What are we talking about? Priscilla's wedding. The reception was crazy. Remember the swans?
I wasn't invited to the wedding.
We were so mad. Is what I would say if I wasn't hyper-focused on my reading.
Yes, you helped with the setup and then had to leave. I forgot. God, I cannot stop putting my foot in my mouth today. I usually put them in other people's mouths. Obviously, you totally should have been invited.
I know. I mean, we were friends. Not as close as y'all, but still friends.
Absolutely. If it helps, I was there and I wish I could unsee it.
Are y'all still close?
Yeah, I think so, but it's different now that she signs my paychecks.
God, imagine you walk down the aisle and Peter Connors is waiting for you.
He learned Spanish for their vows.
Mátame.
Priscilla, español, español, tatas, español, in mi face, español.
Priscilla, mi amor, mi vida, mi puta, mi propiedad.
It's just so weird.
Things change when you marry El Patron.
She's not like that. She is a little, but she's still the Priscilla we used to work with.
Forget I said anything. Gwen should be back by now for sheets. You know, she is a little...
Weak?
And not weak. I would never say that. No, she's just a little papery as a person.
Waif-like.
Skittish.
Anemic.
Delicate as a dragonfly's wing after a soft summer rain.
That was beautiful.
It was in my reading.
No, she's just a little new and could use some guidance. Flaco, start working on your math homework. Oh God, do you think Gwen is lost?
She's like Dora the Explorer. She should carry a map at all times.
Ladies!
Priscilla Gonzalez Connors is best described as not about to sit through a Pitbull song.
Ladies! It's so good to see your faces. Tilde, you look tired. I know, you know, I hate asking for favors, so understand the difficulty I am experiencing right now. Wait, where's the new girl?
Hello, Mrs. Connors. She should be here any minute. She's preparing the master suite, but she should be here soon.
The master suite? That is not what I wanted to hear. It's just that I imagined you would all be here for this. I don't like to repeat myself.
Of course. I can call her if you want.
I don't remember employing any children.
Oh, yes. It's been an eventful morning. You see, my son was suspended from school, TMI, but he's here for the day. I couldn't get a sitter because you still haven't compensated me for over.
It's just that child labor is frowned upon in the state of Texas.
Of course. I
Not illegal, but frowned upon.
Yes, of course. He will be very quiet, and the only work he'll be doing is on his school project.
It's more of a presentation.
He will be very quiet. Anyways, what was your question? You need something? We just started round, so it'll be a minute.
Linda, I know you know that I love your personality, but that's not what I came for. I am in a, how do I put this? Sticky situation.
Shit, isn't it? We're gonna have to clean up shit.
I'm afraid I have to ask you all, before I continue, to not be surprised or horrified by what I'm about to say. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Good. My husband is dead. Well, don't be that unmoved. It's unnatural. Proportional response.
It's the push door.
She is pushing. This is her pushing.
You're solo clean, Gwen.
Gwen, are you okay? Okay, can you tell us what's wrong? Okay, do you want to act it out maybe? How can we help you? Okay, we're ready. It'll be like charades. 5 words.
No.
First word.
Fingering.
Baby's bad. Babies are bad. Kid, bad kid. Kid is that the first word? Okay. Kid, no see the movie. The Shining, no. Okay, not for children, sad, don't see. Oh, not in front of the kid. Not in front of the kid.
Wow, way to go, guys.
Not in front of the kid. What does that mean?
He doesn't want to tell us in front of the kid.
Kid, what kid?
I'm right here.
Oh, my kid. Okay, Flaco, cover your eyes.
I'm gonna cover my eyes.
Cover your eyes.
Mr. Connors is dead!
I can still hear.
Why are y'all freaking out? Oh my god, Priscilla. I mean, Miss Connors, I mean, Mrs. or maybe I mean Miss, you're here. You tell me your husband is dead? Like dead?
It's still here.
Ben! Thank you for finally joining us. Oh, this is not at all the most important thing going on right now, but actually my name is Gwen, not Jen. What, did you change it? I preferred Jen. It's always been Gwen. That's a fucking weird name. How do you know my husband's dead? Have you been following me? No, well, when I went to prepare the master suite for a turnover. In the future, try to make yourself likable when you tell stories. Continue. I went to clean the master suite alone, but I actually was not alone because there was a corpse in the motherfucking California King bed with a motherfucking California King boner.
Oh, I'm definitely not supposed to hear that. Someone censor me, please.
Flaco puts Tilde's hands over his ears.
Oh, you heard me. Not only was he dead, like dead, his dead penis was flying at half-mast, tenting the Australian cotton sheets like an Eagle Scout campsite.
What does any of that mean? You're delirious. You're in shock.
What is shocking is how many Viagra pills were at the crime scene. I think he overdosed, but there was also blood. I don't know. No one else was there.
Okay. I feel like everyone is talking really loudly and now we should all just calm down because no one knows what's happening.
That's a good idea. Everyone just breathe and calm the fuck down because...
Mom, what is happening?
Who else have you told? Just you and Tilda and Linda and whoever that little Abercrombie toddler is.
Abercrombie's extremely popular in my middle school.
You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Perfect Teen was a Christmas gift.
And his body, is his body still in the suite?
She used up all of her strength. Flaco grabbed that bag of almonds from her purse. Stop screaming.
It didn't look like there was any foul play, did it? Foul play? Do you think he was murdered? Don't shout murder. It's important to know if, when you saw it, did it look like natural causes
Or what? Murder?
Oh no, your fingerprints will be all over the room, Gwen.
I am amazed here.
Maybe he's still alive. We should go to the hospital.
Linda, you sound crazy right now. My God, my prints are all over the room. Oh my God, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm not gonna like jail. But I'll lie low. Spend the hours writing a memoir.
When I get out, I'll sign on to a book deal and then get a producer who gets me a TV show adaptation. The main character, me, will be played by some feisty Anglo-Saxon to make her more relatable. Maybe Katherine Heigl if she's willing to go back into TV. We'll offer her a lot of money because she's Katherine Heigl, but not as much money as we would offer Sarah Jessica. But Sarah Jessica wasn't even interested. This is the worst day of my life. Sarah Jessica doesn't give a rat's ass about me or my story. Oh my God.
Okay. Very funny, Mommy. I see what's happening here. I'm onto your little plan. I get suspended from school, so you'll get your friends to fake a murder so that I see the horrors of your work environment and take school seriously so I can become a doctor or something. You got me. I'm scared.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot you were here.
Mom!
Oh my God, okay, mijo, firstly, just because I said the Lord's name in vain when I'm upset doesn't mean you can. And secondly, go work on your report.
Presentation.
Your presentation. Here, use my phone, do not play any games, and listen to music while we have an adult discussion.
Only stuff you have downloaded is the Beatles.
And?
Well, I'd rather hear about a murder than have my ears murdered.
Behave. Mrs. Connors, this is not appropriate to discuss in front of my son.
It's not appropriate to bring your son to work.
Well, I remember a Priscilla whose niece tagged along from time to time.
She was 14. That's practically 21. I didn't come here to fight. I need your help. So help me.
Fine. Priscilla, what do you need from us?
I always loved your frankness, Tilde. It's refreshing. I am in a bit of a... It's escaping me. What's the name of that sour vegetable that impoverished people eat at carnivals?
A pickle?
Yes, exactly. I'm in a pickle. Wow, you knew exactly what I was thinking. See? We're all on the same page here.
Priscilla, I've literally seen you eat an entire jar.
Well, this is crude, but I guess we're past that. Death is so classless. What I most desperately need is for you to help me store his body, just for a little, so we can control the story, and then eventually probably clean him. Can't have my fingerprints all over the body.
Wait, slow down. Priscilla, how did he die?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Genevieve, please don't yell at me. I've had an incredibly trying 24 hours. Why does it matter? You all hated him. I hated him. Don't you have more in common with me than him?
Sounds a lot like you killed him.
Blanco!
There was a lull in the song.
There are no lulls in help. Now go in the supply closet, gather your homework and your report.
Presentation!
Your presentation! Take it on to the supply closet, honey. Do your work there and do not listen to our conversation.
What is happening?
Nothing has changed here. I need your help. I'm in trouble, and I'm your friend.
You're our boss.
Linda, do you really want to hold on to capitalist separations and deny the friendships that we have built despite our economic differences? Ignore our shared womanhood?
What? How are we on the capitalist side of this argument?
I won't believe that all I am to you is a job. When I let you into my home.
Clean it?
Into my life. I was a maid. Right here. Yo entiendo what it feels like to pull blonde hair out of a shower drain. Throw away condoms that weren't inside me. We are the same. We find strength in our similarities, not our differences. Don't align yourself with this rich white man. Choose me.
Mrs. Connors, I think you might be in shock, and that's totally natural. I am too, but maybe what you really need us to do is call 911.
I can't. No, I cannot go to the authorities. Nope, no. They will never put this esposa in esposas. Besides, isn't this what y'all do? Clean up messes?
Priscilla, there's a huge difference between scrubbing out a stranger's period stain and scrubbing out your dead husband's blood.
Is there really, though? Don't we all bleed the same? Isn't that the saying? We all bleed red. Blood is blood. Bleach is bleach.
Murder blood! Did you actually literally physically kill him? Priscilla, I know you. You don't have big enough hands for murder.
Of course she did it. Unless...
Of course I did! I snapped, Tilde. I fucking snapped. I thought I could wait him out. Collect my millions in 30 years when he dies of diabetes cancer. But I don't want to be in charge in 30 years. I want it now. I deserve it now. And he was bad. I saw his insides and they were bad. There was A lot of blood. I'm sorry, this is so hard to talk about. Does anyone have a tissue?
Tilde pulls out a travel Kleenex packet and offers it to Priscilla.
Is that paper?
Tilde goes to the linen closet and pulls out a napkin.
I haven't used paper products for the last year. Sustainability. I'm worried I'll have a negative reaction. It's like with my bidet. If you use paper when your anus is accustomed to water, it can irritate the skin. It is just like that.
Tilde hands a cloth napkin to Priscilla.
Thank you.
Priscilla blows her nose loudly and then drops it snot side down.
So will you help me? Linda, ladies, I don't ask this lightly. I am backed into a corner right now, fighting for my life. I know you know what that feels like. I need to make this right. Do the right thing.
I'm sorry, but you actually killed him?
I don't feel like I should be here. I barely know anyone, and I don't know what to do with this. I think maybe I'll leave, if that's okay. Can I leave? I'd like to maybe just go home.
Priscilla, what?
I just thought that maybe I wouldn't have to do this alone. Go through this all alone.
Is that a no?
I'm so alone.
Okay.
That's the thing about being incredibly successful. It's lonely. Oh my God, I forgot I am super successful. I'll pay each of you $50,000 to help me clean this up.
Deal.
Deal.
Thank you. Oh God, thank you. We'll face cleaning up one step at a time. That's what I've been doing. Treat it like a grocery list.
What's the next step?
We move his body from the master bedroom into the walk-in refrigerator.
Of course it is.
I have a strong gag reflex and lack upper body strength.
Gwen, be a lookout.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Oh, Linda, Tilde, and Jenny.
It's Gwen.
We get it! Your name is Jean Valjean. Can we all be a little less self-centered and focus on the task at hand? I think we should wrap him up like a soft taco, slide him off the bed and onto the floor, drag him out the front of the suite, into the hallway, into the elevator, then hoist him into the fridge. He might not fit. That's one of the few things I loved about him. A real horse of a man in every sense, including hooves. So we'll fold him into child's pose. Oh my God, that is so symbolic. Circle of life. Oh my God, he's dead. He's actually dead. Oh my God. Oh, it doesn't feel real, but it is real. Oh my chest. Oh my God, can someone get me water? I'll tip.
I'll get it.
Tilde gets a glass of water from the sink.
Is this tap?
Damn it, Priscilla.
Tilde takes it back, dumps it in the sink, and goes to the walk-in refrigerator.
I haven't had tap in so many years that I'm worried I'll have a negative reaction. It's like being vegan. If we eat meat or honey after years of not eating meat or honey, we throw up. It's just like that.
Just breathe.
Tilde returns with a glass of sparkling water.
Thank you.
She downs it in one gulp, pulls some bills from her cleavage, and hands them to Tilde.
All right. Time is of the essence, people. Linda, help me carry the body while Job keeps watch. Tilde, make sure Abercrombie doesn't snitch.
Priscilla exits from the front doors. They swing open without her touch.
Are the doors automatic?
No.
Fabuloso. 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 Fabuloso.
Welcome back to the ever rustic custodial facilities of the Oak Valley Resort. Where were we? Ah, yes. Priscilla, Linda, and Gwen left to fetch the not-so-alive Peter from the not-so-clean master suite. For the hospitality industry, Oak Valley is proving not so hospitable. If only it were a hospital, for Pete's sake. But this isn't about Peter. It's about Peter's murder. Ah, such an ugly day for a beautiful crime. Just kidding, just kidding. I meant such a beautiful day for such a beautiful crime. Let's check in on our two favorite rebels. I'm sure they're handling it well.
Everything is going to be fine.
Is it though? You're spiraling.
I know I'm spiraling. Obviously, I know that I'm spiraling. That's part of spiraling. Everything is going to be fine.
Is it though? You're spiraling.
I know I'm spiraling. Obviously, I know I'm spiraling.
We should take deep breaths or something.
No, you should take deep breaths. I'm watching you. Are you breathing?
I think so.
God, we'll never know. You can't die on my watch. I can't look at dead things. When my cat died, I slept with a gas station attendant so that someone would take its body out of my bedroom.
What?
Oh, shit. That was PG-13. And you're 12. I'm just trying to be honest with you. Google says radical honesty is the best policy for speaking to young people.
If you're being honest, that man, he's like really dead now. It wasn't a prank?
Unless Gwen is playing some elaborate prank, and let's be honest, Gwen doesn't play pranks. Pranks play Gwen. I'm afraid this is very, very real.
I'm spiraling.
I know you're spiraling. Obviously, I know that you're spiraling. That's part of spiraling. Everything is going to be fine.
Is it though?
You're spiraling.
I know I'm spiraling. Obviously, I know that I'm spiraling.
Snap out of it.
Why is my mom helping that loud woman get away with murder?
You're spiraling.
No, I'm not. You're deflecting.
Look, I'm not your mom. I don't know why she does what she does.
I know you're not my mom. You can't have kids. You're a lesbian.
Don't say it if you can't spell it.
Be it if you can't spell it.
Jesus.
My name is Flaco.
You're spiraling. I know I'm spiraling.
Obviously, I know that I'm spiraling.
That's part of spiraling.
Everything is going to be fine.
Is it though?
Why are you helping her?
I don't know. $50,000 is a lot of money for one day of work.
Would you have killed him for $50,000?
Oh,
More than that?
yes. No, I don't know. Definitely not. But also maybe if I could get away with it. Can I just say something? Can I just put something out there? He sucked, Flacco. But he was a person. But he dehumanized me. But he probably had a mom. But I have a mom. But he paid for my dental surgery last year. But he should give employees health care, so that doesn't count.
But did he deserve to die?
Wow, you really don't let things go. I mean, if he was a deer and I was driving a car.
You said you didn't have a car.
Theoretically, I wouldn't swerve. But he's not a deer.
Oh, you were driving and he was a person. Would you swerve?
Let's get our minds off it. Tell me about your presentation.
It's for math class. We have to present on our parents' jobs and how they use math at work. Miss Straub wants to make math relevant.
I remember taking something like that.
In the 80s?
What? No.
I had to talk about my mom's job in front of everyone.
What's Mrs. Straub like?
She's the worst. She's like a white Miss Frizzle.
Miss Frizzle is white.
Exactly. And she also teaches history, so I can't escape her.
Oh, Texas history. Murder me.
When we first started talking about the Texas War for Independence, every time Miss Straub mentioned things that the Mexican army did, everyone would look at me weird.
I remember that, and I'm not even Mexican.
You're not Mexican?
Not all Latinos are Mexican.
Whoa.
But that didn't stop the white kids from turning around in their seats to blame me for the Alamo.
Exactly, except I sit in the front because I'm a visual learner. So they turn forward in their seats, but it's still very rude. And I didn't know General Santa Anna. It's not my fault. The only Santanas I know are Santana Lopez from Glee and the Santana my mom listens to in the car when she needs to think.
I bet she'll be back soon.
Do you like working here?
I mean, no one likes where they work.
That's sad.
Flacco, go into the laundry room and don't come out.
Can I go too?
No, you're helping. Is it more respectful to carry him head first or feet first?
I don't know. Which ways are babies born?
C-section.
The baby feet first is more respectful because he entered the world head first, and now we're returning him to the creator feet first, so we're rewinding the birthing video.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Like moving a leather couch. I'm moving a leather couch.
Priscilla comes into view, holding Peter's head with both hands. As soon as she reaches the front step, the doors swing open on their own. Linda angles them towards the fridge.
Got to grab my presentation.
At that moment, one of Peter's arms falls to his side, dangling, blood dripping from his fingertips. A beat as a child looks at a dead man looks at a child.
Flaco, oh God. I feel that. Hurry, help me with his feet.
Size 13.
I can't. No, dead things. Oh no. Oh no.
No one followed us. Such a clean getaway.
No.
Priscilla drops Peter and runs for the door, trying not to vomit.
Priscilla, wait! What do we do now? What's the next step?
I don't care. Make something up. Take initiative. I can't work if people are reverse pooping. Never in my life have I succumbed. Not today.
Sorry, everyone. Gag reflex. She can handle a dead body, but not a little throw up?
Don't get me started on Priscilla's contradictions. There is simply not enough time. Tilde, are you okay?
Tilde tries to wipe the vomit off of Peter, but every time she touches him, she gags. When Tilde gags, Gwen spits up.
I'm fine. I'm just gonna wipe this corpse nice and clean. See, good as new. I'm fine.
Stop! I'll do it. You're just making a scene.
Linda hates fun.
Linda begins to clean dead Peter.
I do not hate fun. You know I love fun. Gwen, I love fun. I just don't have it often. Are these Pop Rocks? Why did you eat so many Pop Rocks?
Did anyone see I'll transport the BODY?
A couple of guests across the courtyard, polos, white pants, and whiter skin, but they didn't notice. They just looked a foot above our heads or down to the left. I could walk through there covered in blood, and the most they do is ask me for a towel.
It was wildly easy. We literally carried a body past them and they didn't see.
We?
Well, Linda and Priscilla carried. I was the lookout, and I guess I failed because people saw us.
Linda rolls Peter into the refrigerator.
Oh, God. Okay, let's huddle up. I don't think Priscilla thought through this at all. We need a plan. Priscilla can't pay us if she's in jail, and she is clearly not a criminal mastermind. Luckily, only the three of us know what happened here.
4.
Yes, obviously 4, including Priscilla.
I meant Flaco.
Flaco! Oh my God, I forgot Flaco. Flaco, you can come out now. The boss is in the refrigerator.
I think I am not okay.
I know, mijo. I'm sorry. Sit a little and I'll get you some water.
He looks so dead, Mom. I knew he was going to be pale. His name is Peter. But his arm, it was like white wax.
It really was. I'd never seen a dead white person before.
When I saw dead him, I just felt like, yep, that's him. Am I broken?
Before we make a plan, I need to share something. You deserve to know all the information.
When you're mumbling again.
Sorry.
Women shouldn't have to apologize for existing.
And I'm not sorry.
No need to be an a-hole.
Language.
If we're going to cover this up, you need to know the whole story. Before I noticed the body, I noticed that the cleaner, the purple one, was expired. And I thought nothing of it because I eat expired food all the time.
All the time?
Well, I figured the expiration date was capitalism's way of coercing me to buy more product before I need it. I think I'd be communist if it worked in practice. But then I started spraying it, and it smelled so bad, like poison bad, like tear gas. I imagine, I don't know what tear gas smells like. Protest intimidate me. Anyways, I put on my mask and went along spraying. I'm scrubbing the bathroom, like really spraying up a storm like a sprinkler in a middle-class lawn. Well, no one usually lets me talk this long. Does my voice sound weird? Is that normal?
My teacher taught me not to go up at the end of sentences because it makes you sound weak.
Right. Okay. So I enter the bedroom, and obviously, he's dead, and I freak out. I'm shocked. It's scary. I tear off my mask, and I realize how much I've been spraying, and all the doors were closed, and then there wasn't a fan on, and the fumes are bad. They're so bad, and Yeah, he was wrecked, and yeah, there were pills and blood everywhere, but the air was toxic, and I wonder if maybe it was actually the fumes that killed him, which would mean that I killed him. Oh, so now no one wants to interrupt me?
I'm processing.
I'm a 7th grader.
I stopped listening and then tuned back in too late and didn't know how to slide back in without being rude.
Gwen thinks she accidentally poisoned Mr. Connors.
Oh my god, you didn't kill him. You're helping his killer. There's a difference.
Gwen? Flacco? We need to make sure that there was no blood stains outside from when...
Drag the dead body from the master suite into the fridge.
I checked!
Check again.
We really don't need to, but it seems like you want us to leave so you can talk to Tilda?
She does this shit to me all the time.
Language!
Fucking dead man in the fucking fridge, Mom!
They grow up so fast.
Okay, Flacco and I are gonna go outside. I've babysat before, I can do this.
Linda, I'm spiraling. I know I'm spiraling. Obviously, I know that I'm spiraling. That's part of spiraling. Everything is going to be fine. Is it, though? Are we making a huge mistake? Like, should we forget about the money and turn Priscilla in?
Shut up! Okay, we can't call the cops. Gwen, albeit inadvertently, has a point. We need to think about all the factors so we can protect ourselves. It's a stretch, but the authorities could blame her for poisonous fumes and me for it. Well, there is a way in which I might be potentially, accidentally guilty too.
Wait, you killed him too? That doesn't make any sense. Was everyone conspiring without me?
I stabbed him in the back.
Potentially accidentally?
Well, he promised to pay me for all the overtime that I did when Priscilla was sick. I had to take care of her, remember? But he never did, so
You stabbed him in the back? Lena, that's fucking hard.
He never paid me for the work I did. The work I did exceptionally well, I might add. And it is not easy to take care of his fucking wife. Can you not tell her I said that? So I went to confront him.
You skewered him?
I'm getting there, be patient. I was going to confront him, but he canceled the meeting I set up with him.
So you shanked him.
He kept canceling on me. So I interviewed at Halston's.
And then you sliced him up.
No, then I got the Halston's job.
And then you impaled him.
After working here for 12 years, ever since I had Flacco, I went and I got a job at their biggest rival. I stabbed him in the back till death.
Wait, what? Linda, you betrayed him? That's all?
I stabbed him in the back.
Don't yell that.
I stabbed him in the back and now he's dead.
You didn't stab him, okay? Yes, you maybe metaphorically stabbed him.
I know I didn't put the knife in him, but I stabbed him in the back, and the next day, the very next day, he dies from pills and a stab in the... I may not have held the knife, but I willed it to happen.
Clearly, you're feeling a lot of guilt, and that's natural. That's perfectly natural, but you didn't kill anyone, and no jury is going to condemn you for interviewing somewhere else.
You're not getting it. I wanted him dead. My heart is guilty.
Can I just say something? Can I just put something out there?
Tell them, Tilde.
Can I just, Linda, Gwen, Priscilla, everyone except me almost killed or feels like they killed or literally killed Peter, and I'm just wondering why the fuck no one told me that we were doing this. What about me makes y'all think that I couldn't help out in a murder heist? Is it my aversion to dead things? Because I could have killed him without looking. Is it because I was late one time today? I have ideas and initiative and dreams, okay? Y'all are messy. If I had known, if I had just been CC'd on the email, I would have suggested that we simply acquire a rabies-infected animal, have it bite him, and then stop him from getting the necessary shots. It's Texas! No one would have known because no one believes in shots. It's the perfect crime. I've been sitting on it for years. Really, Gwen gets to feel guilty. Gwen, I'm sorry if this is hard to hear, but I don't want to live in a world where Gwen is closer to the action than I am.
Wait, you don't wish Peter was still alive?
No!
Oh, me neither.
I thought that I did, but then I thought more, and I definitely don't.
When she said he died, I felt relief.
Me too.
How do I explain that to my son?
Priscilla is back and she brought weapons?
And had neither snacks nor entertaining conversation.
What's the saw for, Priscilla? Yard work?
Cute. Ladies, we are on to step 2. I decided, given his stab wound and pill use, there's no way to make this look like he died in his sleep, so we are going to have to dispose of his body. We'll make it look like he died in a tragic golf cart accident.
I'm not buying it.
What? They're common among the 1%.
Priscilla, with all due respect, I'm starting to get the sense that you didn't think this through. And with all due respect, I wish you had premeditated, even just meditated on murder before involving us.
Sorry that my very first ever murder wasn't perfect, Linda.
Linda, with all due respect, I agree with your observation. Priscilla, respectfully, I worry that if we move forward in this direction, we will be tried for murder, so I implore you to think of a new step.
This is the step I thought of. Freak accident, golf cart death. Linda, stop making that face. I order you to stop making that face.
Cordially, I like the golf cart.
Did I ask you, Joaquin? Okay, how about an extra 15 grand for the cover-up, huh? Golf cart sounding like a good idea now?
I always liked it.
I've been paid too.
It's up to you to make it believable. If I get caught, you don't get paid.
Dibs on the saw.
Oh my God, Flaco! You totally slipped my mind. Distract yourself, honey. Work on your thingy.
My presentation! Hello, I am Flaco, and this is my presentation. They know who I am. Hi, this is my presentation. Thank you all for coming, though you didn't have much of a choice, given that we are all in the hell that is Miss Straub's math class. Hold for silence as Miss Straub chooses her battle.
Flaco, be serious. Remember, face forward.
Linda, that's perfect.
Like all of you, my presentation is on how my mom's job relates to math. Unlike all of you, my mom is a maid, custodian, house cleaner, housekeeper, fixer-upper, human Swiffer wet jet.
Gemma, try it at an angle. Better. Not good, but better.
Some of your parents are accountants. That's pretty unfair for this project. Also, to those of you with engineer parents, you're cheating. If your parent is a zookeeper, talk to me later. I have some questions about bats.
Be serious. You have to do well on this. Education is so important. Don't look back here.
It's hard not to look when you speak. It is a natural human instinct to look in the direction of sound.
Sorry, I'm not even here.
How can one person retain so much blood?
I forbid you to throw up. I forbade it.
It's a reflex. I don't have any vom left in the tank.
My mom's job relates to math a lot. There was one of her and a lot of shit to clean up.
Language!
Odds that she is paid well are not good. If you multiply your parents' hours by 2, that's how much she works. If you divide their income by 3, give me that. I got my eyes on a new pair of Vans, light blue. Suck it.
Oh, do not make me ground you this weekend. I swear you turned 12 and forgot how to behave.
You're being kind of hard on him.
See that I am not turning to you for childcare.
Just cut him some slack.
He doesn't get as much slack as you do, Priscilla. Not everyone has.
Has what? Linda, say it.
My mom has to do inventory, so that includes counting all the linens and plates and supplies. There's your addition. My mom also has to manage fellow custodians, so for that she uses a spreadsheet, which
Excel. And I schedule shifts and assign rooms and clean the system for optimizing efficiency among custodial staff. Write that down. Don't look back here.
That's making it worse. I'm sorry. I am enough. This is enough. I am enough. This is enough.
Are you, though?
my mom also uses math to divide her boss's body into even sections.
Don't write that down. Look at me. Don't look back here.
Ah!
Just tell them about how when we start to run low on cleaner, I use fractions to dilute the solution with water, which makes it last longer because my boss refuses to subtract adequate funds for supplies.
Ew.
And use a female sheep.
Because when your boss multiplies the cost of one bottle of detergent by 50 rooms, it adds up to quite a sum.
Wait, so you're telling me that the soap you're using right now to clean up human blood is half water?
Yes and no. It's 1/4 water, 2/4 Fabuloso, and 1/4 Dawn.
Oh, my mom is a witch! She uses math to make potions, or poison. Miss Straub, does your coffee taste funny? Ha ha ha! Gotcha!
Just because morality seems in flux today does not mean you can joke about killing your teacher. Your race stole her personal property.
Literally still have not heard my side of the story.
I'm teaching you. Your teachers, principals, they won't care about your side of the story, Flaco.
Obviously. Duh. I'm not 10. I know stuff, but you should care.
What happened at school yesterday?
Thank you for asking. Ahem. Before you freak out, yes, I did steal her purse. Do not be outraged yet. I didn't steal it for her money. She has a teacher's salary, although I did take a 5 for my labor. I stole it because during the first day of parent job presentations, she looked at me, and in front of everyone, she said, "Flaco, what jobs did your parents steal?" And everyone laughed, and she just smiled in her chunky statement necklace and clogs. And that's when I decided to really steal something. And her purse was the perfect target because it's fugly and special to her. So I took it during lunch because she runs Future Christian Farmers of America meetings and was distracted by a sinner. So yeah, I stole something. And I know that's wrong, but
Fuck Miss Straub. Miss Straub is a little bitch. Flaco, I want to tell you that not every decision is clear. I try to always do the right thing, but sometimes the right thing looks very similar to the wrong thing. Look at me. I'm proud of you. Don't look at me.
my mom is just as much a mathematician as any of your STEM-thirsty parents. There will not be a Q&A, though I am expecting to receive an A.
All right. Wow. That actually looks very good.
Way to go, girls!
Time for staging! Linda and Tilde, let's grab Peter parts and start setting up the golf cart. Jessica, you better stay back. You're bad luck.
I know.
Tilde, covering her eyes, grabs the sheet bundle of limbs and follows Priscilla out the front door. Linda follows, carrying the rest of him.
So, you got any favorite movies?
National Treasure, but ironically.
If we have time, can you explain irony to me? I thought I knew what it was, but every day I'm less and less sure. And now that we have a nice quiet moment, I'd love to nail down a solid definition.
Ah, yeah!
It's kind of complicated.
I get that. This is pretty complicated too, huh?
I don't think so. It was bad. We need money.
Tilde, Linda, and Priscilla enter, dust and blood spattered on them.
That's why I use Australian cotton sheets instead of Egyptian. It's more ethical. Phew! That was surprisingly easy. Linda, that couple walked right past you. Well, the last step is to clean up signs of staging. Then I'll call the police, pop a Xanax, and masturbate with my shower head. What? It's like Poseidon eating your pussy. Jan and Linda, would y'all be so kind as to scour outside for signs of us?
Priscilla, we need to talk about payment.
Tomorrow. Let's do that tomorrow.
Let's do it now.
Will it be in cash? Cash is probably safest. You do have enough cash, right?
Yes, whatever. Let's finish the job first. Tilde and I will lead cleanup in here.
So you'll have cash for us tomorrow.
Not if you don't go out there and finish the job.
Can I stay in here?
No. Get some fresh air. You're so small for your age. You need the oxygen.
I have no words.
God, this is crazy. How are you handling everything?
What do you need, Priscilla?
I don't need anything. Well, we haven't had a chance to speak.
We've been together all day.
One-on-one. Without Linda poking around. She's like a hummingbird whose nest is in my asshole.
Priscilla, what do you want?
I want my friend.
You haven't wanted me in months. Why now? So I can bail you out of jail?
You can't afford bail.
I'll use your money, obviously.
Stop punishing me. Look, I'm sorry I married him.
No, you're not. You loved being Miss Connors, but now I'm not friends with Miss Connors, okay? I'm friends with Priscilla. You are in trouble. You need to wake up. Can I just say something? Can I just put something out there?
Take it away.
Can I just... Why didn't you include me in the murder plotting? I don't want to make a big deal out of it because it's fine, but I'm also like, wait, why? I feel like I have a lot to bring to the table and could have foreseen a lot of the hurdles that we're coming across. It's just like, look me in the face and tell me you don't want to murder someone with me. Respect me enough to tell me with your chest that you want to murder alone, and then murder alone. Don't come to me after the fact to clean up your mess when it didn't need to be this messy. This is filthy. Filthy. Swamp filth. Bottom of my shoe filth. Staph infection on a kid filth.
Are you done?
No, I'm not done. If I was done, I would have stopped talking. I want to know what it felt like to kill him.
Well, I poisoned him, so it felt like waiting, which was boring, honestly. So then I went back, returned to the scene of the crime, which I know you're not supposed to do. I'm not illiterate. I returned because I decided a stabbing was more me. And it was. Then I left. But then I came back a second time to gloat, which felt amazing.
That is so messy, Priscilla. Oh my God. Okay. Maybe it'll be okay.
Oh, please. The cops aren't going to believe a millionaire peacefully died in a golf cart accident, leaving his trashy wife everything.
Wait, the golf cart was your idea.
They won't believe anything less than murder.
Well, what will you do? I mean, you did murder him.
Did I?
Yes.
Or did Linda and Gwen?
What?
They know his schedule. Their prints are in his room. They have as much motive as me, or you.
Priscilla, no.
If you help me shift the blame, we'll finally be free of all this.
What?
It would be so easy to pin it on them. Help me, for us.
What is happening?
He's gone.
Why are you trying to kiss me?
Isn't that what you want?
I don't know. What is happening?
I know what you're feeling. I see how you look at me. Like Peter, jealous of Peter. He's gone. Help me frame them and it'll just be us.
I think you've misunderstood. I don't understand.
Don't you love me?
I don't know. Do you love me?
Yes.
Are you... I didn't think you were...
I can be gay, if you help me.
What?
Turn me.
That's not how gayness works. You're lying, and you can't just... You use people.
I'm not lying.
It's not about us, is it, Priscilla? It's about you.
Oh, stop it. Shut up.
It's about you. You were gonna turn on us this whole time? Keep all his money to yourself? Linda, Gwen!
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up!
Priscilla gets Tilde in a choke.
Oh my God! She's gone, girl. She's fucking framing us.
Go of her, or I will turn you in right now. I have 911 dialed.
You can't turn me in, you fucking concubines! You're all accomplices! You already helped me cover it up. Call the police! Don't call the police, you're fucked either way. I have a phone too, bitch! How could you kill my husband? I trusted you! Of course I built in a safety net for myself! You are my fucking safety net!
What are you doing?
Calling the police! Isn't that what you've wanted all this time?
Now, wait a fucking second.
Priscilla, stop! I'm begging you, I'm on my knees, please.
My maids killed my husband. The police need to know.
Frick you!
Just say fuck, you're a fucking adult, Jaina!
Cunt! You are a fucking cunt! Cunt!
Gwen lunges toward Priscilla dodges, freeing Tilde. Chase music plays as Priscilla sprints away, pursuing Gwen. Linda rushes to Tilde.
Selfish, manipulative, pinche puta madre!
Get her, Gwen!
Priscilla runs out the front door and slams it behind her. Gwen reaches the front door and tries to pry it open.
Fuck!
Priscilla re-enters, sprints through the back door, looking behind her as if pursued.
You want to end all of our futures? We were supposed to be on the same team, you absolutely evil bitch!
Gwen still fights to open the front door. Priscilla runs into her.
You're weak! Do you hear me? Weak! I am strong! Sometimes you have to thin the herd!
Priscilla scrambles away, running back towards the back door as Gwen chases her.
I studied Darwinism too, you elitist slug! We shouldn't have to just survive at this stage of evolution!
They both run towards the back door, outside and around. Seen through the front door, Gwen almost catches Priscilla. The front door blows open as Priscilla runs in.
I'm making the most of my situation. You should be glad one of us is rising up. Flaco, isn't it nice to see someone who looks like you as a boss, not scrubbing the fucking floor?
Not like me.
Priscilla tries to dial her phone.
Siri, call 911.
Linda tackles Priscilla to the floor. The two struggle till Priscilla pushes Linda off.
Siri, call!
Flaco picks up her phone.
Call didn't go through. So the police aren't coming.
We could call an ambulance. Maybe it's just a concussion.
What if she wakes up?
Is she breathing?
I don't like to look at dead things.
She's not breathing.
Who's gonna put it all on us, right? Right?
Oh my.
Fabuloso. 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 Fabuloso.
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Bitch!
Did you die?
I
Did she?
am
Oh my god.
dead.
That did not
They
just
cannot
happen.
just kill her off.
It's crazy.
Pass me the
Did she
Cheetos.
die?
Ew,
We
what
have
the
to wait
fuck?
till next season to find
What's
out.
better?
I literally love this
Ew,
show.
I
babe.
can't wait till next season. Damn it, I
I-
hate this show.
Literally cannot wait till next season. A year? I'm supposed to wait a year?
That's a fucking season finale. Yes. What did you think?
Kind of wish I saw the rest of the first season.
Yes. Well, I'll watch it with you.
I can't wait a year. I need daily and persistent content.
You could look at the billing for next season and see if Priscilla is the actress is listed.
Yes, yes.
No, don't look up spoilers.
You just said you couldn't wait.
Honestly, I'm glad Priscilla's dead. She annoyed the shit out of me.
But she was the main character.
Wait, was she?
It was an ensemble.
No, she's been here since season 1. It's fucked. Like, it's disrespecting the fans. Not that I care.
You liked Priscilla?
You brought the necessary drama.
I enjoyed Priscilla, okay?
Of course you did.
But what do you mean, of course?
You like pretty women.
Are you calling yourself pretty?
I'm gonna look up spoilers.
Carmen, don't.
Does everyone usually die?
No. Well, yeah, actually. But this was particularly intense. I am quaking.
Are all telenovelas like this?
Oh my god, yes. Guys, I forgot to say this is Nora's first time, my little baby.
Wait, so you've never seen a novella?
She has fresh eyes and an unscarred mind.
I mean, I know what they are. Like, they were in the background, but I never sat down to watch.
So what's your favorite show? Like The Office?
Put your dick away, Michael. Your favorite show is Survivor.
This is a good one to start with.
This isn't even the real deal. It's just an American adaptation.
That's true.
I prefer Ugly Betty to Betty La Fea.
That's because your Spanish is malo.
As if you're fucking Pablo Neruda, babe.
I've been watching since I was way too young. You have to watch Maramar.
Or Sin Tetas No Hay Paraíso.
Yes.
Guys, I'm stressed. Like, what's gonna happen to little Flacco and Linda and everyone? If they go to jail, I'm gonna be so pissed. Carmen, do not look up spoilers.
Oh, why do I feel like there are no jails in telenovelas?
Just ask what happens.
Oh, there definitely are. And Jane the Virgin, Gina Rodriguez literally dates a cop.
Gina, no.
Stop looking it up. I want to imagine.
I'm not. I'm texting my mom.
Oh, did she watch?
Yes, she says she manifested the murder. Elevate.
What do you think will happen?
I bet Priscilla isn't dead. She'll be in a coma and wake up without her memory.
I think she's dead. It was a lot of blood.
I bet she's still alive, and the person they actually killed her was her secret twin.
I want Gwen to take Priscilla's identity so they can cover up the murder.
What if Tilde turns on them?
That makes no sense. She's the one who hit Priscilla with the broom.
But Priscilla gave her the plan. So what if she realized how fucked she is and decides to be like Priscilla and turns on everyone to save herself?
That's not going to happen. Tilda isn't like that. Watch last season. She would never.
Okay, well, I hope they cover up the murder like they were gonna cover up Peter's, get away with it somehow, and then buy the hotel and take over, something like that.
Who's your favorite character?
Hidalgo, the wine guy.
Hidalgo!
He wasn't in this episode.
He's secretly Flacco's real dad, and he's literally Danny Trejo.
Do y'all like Gwen?
I feel like they brought her on to replace Priscilla, and Priscilla's my favorite.
Your favorite character is Priscilla.
I really like Gwen.
Oh my God, yes. You're such a Gwen.
I am not. I would never cry in the closet.
Just live in one for 18 years.
Yeah, but I didn't buy once.
Wait, Jess, who are you?
Oh, I'm Priscilla for sure.
My options are Peter or Flacco, so I guess I'm Flacco, even though I'm nothing like Flacco.
We get it. You're not gay.
You could be one of the women.
I'm not gonna tag myself as one of the women. I'm more like Peter than I am like one of them.
I think you're Linda.
I am literally nothing like her.
Wait, no. You cannot honestly identify more with Peter than Linda. I'm gonna need you to leave.
This is my apartment.
Why do we let you host?
Big TV.
We're fucking in a semi-earnest way.
Carmen, you're totally Tilda.
I think I'm way more of a Priscilla.
Really? I don't see that.
Who am I?
Maybe Flacco.
I think I'm definitely the type of bitch to be like sipping sparkling water while everyone else works.
Flacco, I see that.
You're not fucking Flacco.
I mean, you just remind me so much of Tilda.
Because she's black?
No. Oh my God, just a vibes thing. But you can totally be Priscilla.
My vibes are Priscilla. I'm looking up what happens.
No one's gonna tag me. Fine, I'm self-tagging as Hidalgo, the wine guy.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
What? Wait, don't tell me. No. Oh, do tell me.
Peter got killed off because the actor who plays him...
Sam Elliott?
It's not Sam Elliott. He's played by some other white cowboy guy.
Dennis Quaid?
Not Dennis Quaid. Never Dennis Quaid.
Whatever. Keep going. The actor who plays Peter?
Yeah, he got written off the show because...
What?
I think I found the same article.
Got killed off because apparently he like harassed.
Yeah.
What?
He like made some fucked up comments to the actor playing Tilde, and she spoke out, and then other people came forward with other stuff.
Basically, he didn't have to try very hard to play Peter.
Oh.
Gross.
Wait, it's crazy that that's why they killed him on the show too. Like they fired the actor for the same reasons that everyone killed his character for.
That's not why they killed him. Priscilla killed him for the money.
But like the others were down to help because he was a bad person.
True.
Gross.
I feel weird.
It's like too close to home.
Well, fuck. Now the show is ruined.
I think it's kind of cool that he got killed off, though. That's justice, kind of.
But he still ruined the show. Like, it's tainted.
Damn.
Like, that's what I'm gonna think about when I watch old episodes, which sucks because I watched this show to not think, and now I have to use my mind.
Maybe that's the point, though. A call to action.
You're not gonna go kill some white man because you saw it on TV.
Obviously not.
Carmen might.
I don't want to be called to action. I want to be sedated.
I think that, like, if I had to die for other people to live, I would.
What? You are so dramatic. No one's asking you to die.
But I would.
No, you would not.
I would. If I believed in the other people and that I was in their way, I would. That's the difference between me and Priscilla.
Oh, it's not that deep.
She didn't understand that she had to die.
It's not that deep.
Yeah, it's just TV.
I just want to not think about anything. I'm always thinking about everything, and I just want to enjoy something. I want to be able to sit on a couch and laugh and not be, crushed for a second. But now even this show is tainted, and it was already tainted because it was still about the struggle. And if it wasn't about the struggle, it would just be about rich white Latinos. But because that's tainted too, and now I can't stop saying taint. I'm spiraling. Obviously, I know that now that I'm spiraling. Okay, what would a utopic show even look like? I literally can't imagine. I close my eyes and try to imagine something that is just fun, but everything fails me.
You're all overthinking it. Like it's a telenovela. Therefore, abuelas.
That deep because mostly women watched it?
Obviously not what he meant. I mean, I'm a woman and I think it's already light enough.
Cool.
I wonder what the show will be like without Peter.
And Priscilla. What will the plot be like without them pushing it along?
If they aren't on screen, Linda has to have a plot without them, right? Like she's up to other stuff.
Yeah, until there's things going on, yeah. And there has to be a version without all that. Like next season, there will be a new episode and it won't have them in it, but it will still happen. And Lina, Tilde, Flaco, and Gwen will exist without all that.
Or would it have to be a completely different show to be less heavy?
You're watching the series premiere of Piratas Calientes.
Oh, Gaia Garcia Bernal. I came to steal your treasure, but the booty I truly desire is made of flesh. Oscar Isaac, we can't! We are on opposite sides of the pirate war! What about the lost treasure of it? We'll find it together.
Ha! I've got you now, thieves. You will be brought to justice under the crown.
Pedro Pascal, no! Open your heart, chamaco. There's room in this embrace for one more.
Really? I thought you'd never ask.
Their shirts disappear, seemingly taken off by the mist. Then...
Diego Luna? We thought
you were dead!
The sea could not kill me, but a broken heart can. Pedro, how could you kiss another?
There's room in this embrace for one more.
Really? I thought you'd never ask.
Wait! What is that sound?
It is I, Babon, aka Poseidon, aka God of the Sea. I have one question for you, piratas. Is there room in that embrace for one more?
See that, bunny? See none of that Jaime milk get in here?
I thought you'd never ask.
Ugh. I wish we could love this freely on land, but sadly, nuestra gente are not ready to accept pirates who love pirates. So we have been pushed to live doubloon to doubloon on the harsh sea. My own mother shoved me into the ocean. When she learned of my love for pirates, she spit on me, for she could not understand. Yes, even in this fantasy world, hatred for pirates exists. Como el mar, violent and salty.
A shark eats Oscar Isaac because he is a pirate who loves pirates.
God damn it, even this is flawed.
Why'd they cast straight actors to play queer roles?
Why are all the famous Latin heartthrobs pale men?
Are books better? Should we read books?
Fabuloso.